They're acting like they don't have feelings or affection for you, but in reality, they're silently suffering. Their love for you runs deep, but they struggle to express it openly. They constantly compose messages pouring out their innermost thoughts to you, only to delete them out of fear that your lack of response will shatter their heart and confidence. Anxiety consumes them, and they're secretly infatuated with you, much more than they're willing to admit. They closely monitor your social media, and the magnetic attraction they feel toward you keeps them awake at night. They worry that you might change your perception of them due to their inaction. Your absence, after they walked away from you, has taken a toll they didn't anticipate. They're filled with horror and remorse for how they treated you. Their yearning for you has become so intense that it's causing restlessness. At times, they believe their love for you transcends ordinary boundaries, reaching deep into their spirit and emotions. It pains them to see you maintaining distance, even though they were the one who initiated the painful moments between you. Now, they're the sole one eager to break free from this stagnation and reconnect. You're grappling with confusion regarding your person's behavior. You're the type of individual who, when you commit to something, sticks with it. You don't waver easily. You're pondering how someone could abruptly change their stance, perhaps by blocking or ghosting you, leaving you in silence. Your person wants you to know that the tough times you're going through will eventually pass. They are actively making significant changes behind the scenes with the intention of being with you for the long haul. They've shed their fears and haven't given up on you. There's a good chance that communication will resume with clarity, honesty, and openness. They feel a profound spiritual connection with you and recognize that no other relationship in their life compares to the bond they share with you. Given their recent behavior and actions, you might be questioning their thoughts and intentions regarding your future together. The straightforward answer is yes. They want to be with you. They experience immense love, joy, and happiness when they're with you, and losing you has been their most challenging experience. They deeply regret not choosing you, not opting for their true happiness. They are now fully prepared to make a comeback in your life as a whole. Without your presence in my life, I'm surrounded by darkness, my divine feminine. I must admit that not a day goes by without thoughts of you flooding my mind, accompanied by a whirlwind of emotions. At times, I find myself attributing how I feel to you, but deep down, I recognize that I love you. The sensation of losing control is indescribable, and I can't shake you from my thoughts. I deliberately tried to disconnect from you, but it never lasts for long. It returns with even greater intensity. I wished to sever our connection in hopes of finding solace again. When I told you I was at peace, it was a lie, not only to you, but to myself. I pretended, as if I had moved on, but the truth is, nothing seems to work. I grapple with the question of why I can't free you from my mind. I've tried to convince myself that our connection would fade, but what I've come to realize is that the more I attempt to let go, the stronger it becomes. I always knew there was something exceptional about us, which is why I fled as fast as I could. What I felt for you was more potent than anything I had ever experienced, and I knew that if I stayed, there would be no turning back. I couldn't allow anyone else to get as close as you did, and I couldn't love anyone the way I love you. I had never known love could be so pure and transparent. Before our connection, I had complete control over everything. including my emotions. I knew how to numb, conceal, and deny my feelings. However, I never knew anyone could love me the way you do. You withdrew, and I found myself in a state of turmoil. Attempting to access your WhatsApp and Facebook accounts, but you had already disappeared. It's impossible for me to convey the emptiness of being away from you. I yearn for days filled with sleep, laughter, and cherishing every moment by your side. I daydream about pampering you, believing that no other man could offer you what I can. I'm aware of how tenderly you would care for me, and I desire to reciprocate that care. I crave your presence. Your love acts as a balm, soothing my heart and healing deep-seated wounds. Your energy, your aura, they're incredibly therapeutic and positive. Your voice, your laughter, the way you say my name, it's all so profoundly beautiful. You are my irresistible charm. I'm uncertain about the right moment to reach out. I'm unsure if you'll have the time to engage in conversation or respond to my calls and messages. I fear that if you ignore me or don't reply, I might lose control again and unintentionally sabotage what I genuinely cherish. There's so much racing through my mind when it comes to you. I realize I can't approach you unprepared, and that's both daunting and alluring, because I truly aspire to be the best version of myself for you.